Hello, I'm Ty Mason of the DiabetesCouncil.com, researcher, writer, and I have type 2 diabetes. Today I'm going to help you make smart choices when it comes to food and diabetes. After you watch the video today, I invite you to check out the description box for my new ebook. This is one of the most comprehensive diabetes meal planning book you can find. It contains diabetes-friendly meals and recipes for different goals such as 800 to 1800 calories per day meal plan, diabetes meal planning tips and tricks. There are also tons of diabetes-friendly recipes for everyone. If you're like me, when you were first diagnosed with diabetes, everybody knew everything about it, and they weren't shy in telling you what you could or couldn't eat. Most of them had no idea. They were just telling you what they heard from someone whose brother's wife's cousins had diabetes, and she said you couldn't have it. Sound familiar? Well, today I'm not going to tell you what foods you should or shouldn't eat. I'm going to give you a guide for making smart choices at the grocery store. I want to walk you through the grocery store today and just give you some advice. Advice from someone who had to find out through research and trial and error about good choices for eating with diabetes. So, let's take a journey to the local supermarket and get some food for the week, shall we? Now, the first thing I come to in my grocery store is the cakes and pies. I never understood why we have to eat our food and then get to the dessert, but the dessert is the first thing I see when I get to the store. It's often a struggle, but I push past the cakes and pies to reach the fruit. Now, when thinking about fruit, there's really nothing off the table, in regards to fresh fruit especially. Sure, some are better than others, but you don't really need to cut anything in regards to fruit. I might suggest strawberries, dates, and tomatoes. And yes, a tomato is a fruit. Now, if you prefer to put them on your veggie list, that's fine, go ahead. They are on my superfood list. If you haven't seen that video, go give it a look. Really, any fresh fruit or berry is a great choice. Even when you get over to the frozen section, frozen fruit without any additives is another great choice. Even canned fruit can be a good choice if you don't have a good fresh fruit selection or you need to tighten up the budget this week. Just be sure to get canned fruit that is not in heavy syrup. Get it packed in its own juices or even water. Now, let's talk about the veggies. Again, most fresh veggies are in play for you. There are a few we have to be careful with, especially in the potato family. I suggest sweet potatoes. They are much better than russets. They are also on my superfood list. Look for leafy green veggies. I would suggest kale, another superfood, and probably stay away from iceberg lettuce. It's very low in nutrients. But pretty much any leafy green vegetable is in play. Fresh or frozen doesn't matter. They're both great. Just avoid canned veggies with lots of additives, especially sodium. This is one reason you may want to walk past the pickles. Now, while we're in this area, let's talk about beans. I'm a firm believer in beans being a superfood. You can pick any kind, kidney, pinto, green. Any beans are good. Grab a few cans, you'll thank me later. Now, the meat aisle is up next. There are a lot of people who will tell you to walk on past the meats. I'm not one of them. I believe in a low glycemic load diet, and meats have a glycemic load of 0. That means they have no impact whatsoever on your blood sugar. Now, I guess the reason many want you to stay away from meat, especially red meat, is the fat content, and they think it's not good for your heart. I'm here to tell you meats are okay. Go with the leaner cuts, especially in steaks and so forth. Ground Angus beef, try to go 80%, maybe even 90% and up. Of course, fish is another great choice. Fresh fish is actually one of my superfoods. Chicken and turkey, they're fine as well. Being a person with diabetes, however, does not mean you can't eat red meat. Grab a steak. It's good for you. That dairy aisle is coming up. Do you like yogurt? Well, Greek yogurt is another one of my superfoods, and it's fantastic. Get it plain, then add your own ingredients. Some of those strawberries that we already have, or maybe some of those walnuts up ahead, put those together. Pretty good stuff. Now, when it comes to milk, I'm a fan of 2%, and the glycemic load is 4. As far as cheese goes, your choice, but I would stay pretty much with the hard cheeses personally. Now we see the nuts. Now, I'm convinced that walnuts are overall the best food you can eat. I know they're expensive, and that's why when I can find them on sale or buy them in bulk, I will jump at the chance. Stored properly, they can last a while. Peanuts, well, they are really not nuts, they're legumes, but we'll put them in the category of nuts. And pretty much any tree nut is fine, almonds especially. Okay, the dreaded bread aisle's coming up. Now, I might be the only person on the planet with diabetes to tell you this. White bread is okay. Its glycemic load is 10. The glycemic load of whole wheat bread is 9. They are very similar in that they don't affect your blood sugar as much as others think. If you like white bread, get white bread. Pumpernickel is actually a better choice over whole wheat anyway. But white bread will not cause your blood sugar to go up as much as people think. Now, did we forget anything? Oh, how about breakfast? Eggs. Eggs. Yes, eggs are a superfood for sure. Get a dozen. You can have 2 each morning for breakfast. On the 7th day, have brunch. Eggs, a little toast, a slab of sausage, maybe even a bowl of oats. Now that's a breakfast of champions. Now we have a pretty full shopping cart and enough to eat for the week. Eat all this in moderation. Just because a food has a low GL doesn't mean you should eat it all in one setting. Portions and moderation are the key to a successful diabetes meal plan. Now, I hope you enjoyed our little journey through the grocery store today. Maybe we can do it again sometime. Don't forget to check out my new ebook. You'll find a link in the description box below. And if you like our channel, let us know. Subscribe. Leave a comment. We'd sure love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Ty Mason.